so welcome back to my channel, y'all. I wanted to go ahead and do my August favorite. I feel like August was a long month, y'all. I did so much. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go ahead and do so because I post on my story often. But yeah, a lot was going on, but I still found time to try some new products for y'all, some makeup, skincare, also some perfumes, you know, all of that good stuff. So yeah, I want to get into it. If you guys are interested, of course, like always, make sure you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. All right, now let's get into the video. So let's go ahead and start with makeup. I did want to start off with primers actually, just because this last month, I don't know what was going on, but typically I don't usually have any pores on my chin area, nothing like that. But I started to notice around this area, a lot of my pores were showing, and I was like, what is going on? So I feel like I had to go ahead and just do some research when it came to my primers, and also as well, lately, whenever I'm nervous or I'm hot in general, I sweat on my forehead, and you guys know when you sweat on your forehead, it ruins your makeup. So a lot was going on the last month. I was trying to figure a lot of things out. But when it actually came to my pores, I just went back to the OG, and this is the Benefit POREFESSIONAL. I got the small sample size, but this is great at actually filling in your pores. And how I do it is I go ahead and apply a small amount on the back of my hand, and then I just pull like a little swipe, you know, on both areas right here. And then I take my makeup sponge and blend it in, and it just fills in my pores. And this is just such a great product. I feel like there's so many products out there that claim to get rid of your pores and things like that. But this one actually fills it in and makes it look flawless. So this is what my skin looks like today. Of course, my camera has no filter. I don't think people know that. There's no filter on here, so y'all can see if there's any pores. But it does a great job at doing that. So just go back to the OG if that's something that you have issues with. And then actually when it came to like, you know, my sweating issue on my forehead, you know, a primer can't stop the sweat, but what it can do is still keep your makeup intact. So I looked at the one size Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn primer. The reason why I'm laughing is because the reason why I bought it is because it says Secure the Sweat. I was like, perfect, this is for me. So what you do is you apply a small amount and you apply it in your problem areas. So I put it in my T-zone because that's where I typically get oily, but then I put a good amount on my forehead as well. So even though when I do sweat, I'm gonna sweat regardless. I'm just a sweaty person at this point. It doesn't completely remove my makeup, and that's my biggest issue. Like, I hate when my makeup is like dripping on my face. So this really helps in case you guys are interested. I know there's mixed reviews out there, but for me, I just literally take a small amount like so. And I just like warm it in between my hands first before I apply it on my face. And that's actually how they want you to apply the primer in case you're interested. So these two have been my go-to this past month. Wanted to go ahead and try them out, and I love them. Now moving on to my favorite lip combo of the last month. Okay, it's actually what I have on my lips today is my favorite, y'all. So it is the Dose of Colors Chocolate Wasted Liquid Lipstick. I've always had this, and it's just my favorite out there because it's super pigmented. It is so dark and chocolatey. It is just perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and create my own like matte lip combo, if that makes sense. So I went ahead and applied this all over. And then in the center, I use the Makeup Forever Immortal Rosewood 194 liquid lipstick. So I want to go ahead and swatch this for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like by itself. But this is a Dose of Colors Chocolate Wasted liquid lipstick, and it's so pretty. And these two right here is typically what I wear on my lips nowadays, and it's just so perfect. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm just like, whenever I have this lip on, I can't like stop staring at my lips. I'm just like, it looks good. Okay, and the best part is if you want to go ahead and add a lip gloss on top just to like, you know, add a little bit of gloss, it still works as well. It doesn't break down, nothing like that. The formula is bomb. So moving on to skincare, I wanted to try something new in my skincare routine, and I came across the Inkey List Collagen Peptide Serum. Now, funny enough, this doesn't actually have any collagen in it, but what it does is when you apply it on your skin, it increases collagen production. And I hope I said that right, but basically it increases the collagen that produces on your skin, and it's just so cute and so tiny. But I've been loving this thing, y'all. It just fits right into my skincare. I haven't broken out, nothing like that. It hasn't made my skin look funny. It just works. So I apply this day and night, and it's a very light formula. Like I just take like 2 to 3 drops, and then y'all can see what this looks like. And it sinks really well into the skin, because when I first applied this on my hand, it didn't feel like it would sink into my skin and melt into my skin. But when I do my whole skincare, y'all, it just melts right in. So if you need help with the, production of collagen on your skin, especially on your face, I do recommend this. And it's so affordable, y'all. I think I paid like $10 for this. It is really, really good. Now, this perfume, oh, y'all gonna come for me, okay? Because this perfume, I heard so many good things about it. It is the Love by Kilian Don't Be Shy perfume. Now, y'all know when I first got this and I tried it, I wasn't in love with it because it is super sweet to the point where like you have a headache. And I low-key have a headache right now because I did spray it on my hair, but I'll explain that in a second. But it's so sweet, but it smells like marshmallows. It is just like a girl's girl perfume. Like if you love very sweet marshmallow perfumes, this one is for you. Now, the only thing about it is if you spray too much, I feel like you get a headache throughout the day. It's a little bit too sweet for my liking. So I didn't use this for the longest. I just like, put it in my collection and forgot about it because I was just like, it's doing too much. But recently, I started using this a lot when it came to mixing my perfume. So it's a great perfume to mix with other perfumes. You just take like 1 to 2 sprays max. Don't do any more than that because I'm telling y'all, it is strong. So when you go ahead and mix it with other perfumes, it performs really well. But then also, it's a really great hair perfume, all right? A lot of perfumes that I spray in my hair don't really last all day. But this one, I feel like just melts right in, gives it like that marshmallow scent. It just holds a little bit better, So I love this for my hair. I go ahead and spray it all the time, especially because last month I was traveling, so I wanted to use a travel size perfume, and it's the one that I threw in there, and I just ended up liking it, okay? So the hype is real, but I do recommend you try it out for yourself because it may be too sweet for you, okay? So last but not least, I do have a candle. Y'all know it's about that time of the year, the fall/winter time, and I love my WOODWICK candles, and these candles are actually from Walmart. But this is actually called WOODWICK. Like, it's funny enough, that's the name of the brand. But the reason why it's actually called WOODWICK is because it makes like that crackling pop sound, especially when you do light up like firewood outside. That's what it sounds like in your house, and it's just so cozy. I actually have another one in my living room right now that's going on and about out there, but it just sounds so comforting. It just makes me feel like it's winter time. I have my hot chocolate and there's snow outside. Like, that's just what it gives me. But yes, this is my favorite candle out there, but I actually picked up the scent FIRESIDE, and this smells so good. The one that I normally do light up is called Bonfire. I can't remember the name of it exactly, but something Bonfire. But this one in FIRESIDE, it's so comforting. It's not too much where it's like, it smells like just burnt wood, if that makes sense, but it has like a sweet scent to it as well. It's very, very nice when you go ahead and light it up. But I want to go ahead and mention this because this brand is in Walmart. It is a little bit pricey, but it does have a long burn time. The throw is really nice as well, and just that crackling sound, y'all, it's everything to me. I love that sound, and it's the only type of candles that I buy nowadays. So yeah, that is everything, you guys. Okay, just a little bit, but I feel like just enough where like you can go ahead and try it out, pick it up, and let me know your thoughts. And like always, let me know some items you were loving the past month as well. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next one.